My name is Rossi Plays, and welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. I am back with my level 31 Captain Rossi Plays, who is a liberated Borg on the Federation faction. We're here on the bridge of our new ship, the USS Cork, in our Defiant style bridge. We've got our various different officers, such as Zarva, Eliza Flores, Coles, Dahoran, and Tavrel. Today we will be continuing the Romulan mystery storyline with Frozen.
We know from the information you recovered from the Vahar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Riemann settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. This may be a completely internal matter, and if so, the Prime Directive will come into play. We will not be able to interfere, but if there is an outside influence directing these matters, we must know what it is. Our encounters with the Undine and the Changelings have proven that there are entities attempting to move the powers of the quadrant like pieces in a cow-toe game. It is essential to protecting the Federation to see these attempts for what they are and counter them. I want you to go to the Dara system and learn more about the Riemann uprising. The Riemans will have hidden their base, so you may have to use subterfuge to find it. One more thing. I realize this is a dangerous situation and that you may be drawn into conflict, but do not antagonize the Riemans or the Romulans if you can avoid doing so. We are already at war with the Klingon Empire. I would prefer to avoid another extended conflict.
Go to the Dare system, which is located in the Beta Quadrant, and learn more about the Riemann resistance movement. You'll get experience points, expertise, dilithium, 3 different tactical consoles, and a choice of Romulan disruptor.
I have new wishes.
Thank you, Admiral. Eliza, laying a course. Actually, Coles has the con there. Coles, laying a course. Actually, that reminds me. There's one thing I want to do. So, there. And then when we get another science, we can put them in as our science officer. Now, let's go to Dara 4. Begin Frozen. Captain, the Remans are jamming our sensors, and there is no way to determine whether their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Sensors are picking up a communication satellite nearby. We should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. When the Remans send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to their base. But as you can see, I've laid out our skills tray here. The micronebula is limiting sensor function. We can use it to hide from the Riemann ship when we send the fake distress signal. Yeah, sorry, I've got a bit of a blocked nose at the moment, so that's why I sound like this. And if you're wondering what that logo is on the ship, it is the fleet logo for first response. Here. The modifications are complete, Captain. When we trigger the transmission, the Riemann should think it is from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. There's a micro nebula after our location. That should be sufficient to conceal the Cork's locations, the Cork's energy signature, while we wait for our Riemann guide to arrive. Into the micronebula. Send signal. The signal worked, Captain. Riemann scout ship in range. It's moving to scan the area. Sensor lock confirmed. We'll be able to track them if they go to warp. Detecting large energy buildup, sir. Romulan battleship decloaking. Captain, they're firing on the Riemann ship. The scout ship's weapons and engines are disabled. They're cloaking, attempting to re-establish sensor lock. Captain, the Riemann ship is cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon leak. They can't stay hidden for long. If we distract the Romulans, then the Remans will have a chance to decloak and go to warp. Otherwise, I don't think they can last long against the Romulans. If the Reman vessel is destroyed, we'll lose our best chance at finding the base. Okay, let's go deal with the Dardex battlecruiser. A good test of our new ship. Captain, there's a hail from the Romulan vessel. They know we're here. Putting it on the main view screen now. Yeah, sure. Also, what does he mean famed? This is the first mission this ship's ever been on. Let's see how fast we can strip his shields with subsystem targeting and a tachyon beam. Oh, there's go the shield facing. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Unfortunate for you, for me, eh? And while I see it there, I'm going to chuck the turret on, and I'm going to retrain that later. Yeah. Captain, the Riemann scout ship is decloaked. They'll try to shake us. We need to stay close until we can get a lock on this ship's warp signature. Now, of course, you don't have to follow them. You can just go to follow the arrow. But sure, 'tis something to bit of fun. The Riemann scout is cloaking, sir. Romulan forces warping in. Oh, Mogai, that's even easier. Oh, look, their shields are gone. Well, that was easy. The Riemann ship has executed a short warp jump and I have a lock on its coordinates, sir. We can engage warp as soon as you're ready. Follow the Riemann scout. I'm not picking up any ships here, Captain, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's one or more cloak ships in the area. Riemann cloak ships can appear as concentrations of tetryon particles. I will continue scanning the area. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could very well be the base that the Riemann resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield though, so we can't transport inside. There's a series of caverns connecting to the installation. We could send a team there and try to find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shielding. Beam down. Well, that looks like it's going to take its sweet old time. So while it's doing that, I'm going to go clear blow my nose. And I am back. Captain, this is incredible. The underground cavern we're in isn't natural, but the base itself, it's a ship. The Dardex class. If my tricorder readings are correct, the Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Remans probably mine these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they were replicating ship parts or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here, though. We'll need to find an entrance. Okay. Let's locate the entrance, deal with these animals. And no, that's not an insult, they're literally animals. You know what, let's get our fighting Horta and our other Horta in here together. Or not. I don't know where the other Horta is. If it wants to show its face or not. Not my place to judge. The consoles in this room appear to be appropriate to operate the heavy machinery the Remans used to create the cavern. The entrance to the base should be just ahead. Here we go. Oh, no, we have to actually go to the thing. The tunnel leads directly into the main area of the base, sir, but it's blocked completely. I wonder if a weapon on its highest setting would breach it. Let's scan the gate. The gate is made of titanium alloy, Captain. There's no way a hand weapon will blast through it. We need something with a lot more power. That's it. Sir, did you see that mining laser? If it's operational, we might be able to modify it to do the job. I think the controls for the laser are on the other side of the wall, of this wall. Oh, there's something here. Let's get the supplies. A large hypo and a large power cell. Malfunction. Engaging automatic shutdown. Something went wrong with the must be wrong with the mining laser, sir. We should perform a more detailed scan to determine the source of the problem. Okay, let's scan it. Captain, the mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut through the titanium. I think there are several different ways you can fix this. Your career training will help. You will need to complete one of the career-based objectives to advance. Your applied tactics instructor always told you to use whatever was available to get the job done. You think you could modify the power cell of a hand weapon to boost the output of the mining laser. Starfleet weapons aren't compatible, but the Romans might have left something suitable in the cave. You were able to read it as well. Spiders. Collect power packs. Gilmacra ice spiders. I hate spiders. Why does every new species we encounter try to kill us? This abandoned lab station was probably used to refine the ore the Remans collected while creating this maintenance tunnel. Also, I have a question for you guys. Let me know down in the comments. Rifle or pistol? Which do you want to see me use kind of predominantly? Because I don't mind. Or assault, like the miniguns, assault miniguns. You have all the power cells you need, but before you can use them to boost the output of the mining laser, you need to fuse them together and install a single control unit that is strong enough to handle the bursts of power without burning out. Oh, if only there was some sort of lab nearby. Oh wait, there is. Place power packs. Uh, fuse, fuse power packs. I did fuse it. Now let's take them. I don't know how they fused on that, but okay. The combined power pack is now ready to use. All you need to do is install it into the mining laser and cross your fingers. Yeah, well, I can cross my fingers. Also, what do you guys think of the uniform? I mean, I got my pips. I got the kind of the... Well, it's technically not captain. I think it's like just in charge. So, I think technically I should have been wearing this uniform all along. But, just like no, so... Accolade complete. Field trip. Your tactical training paid off. That did it, sir. Power to the mining laser is steady, and it should be ready to fire. Okay, let's go use the controls. Use mining laser. Was it smart to stand that close, Colas? I don't know, I think that cutscene's new. Success. The path inside the Riemann base is clear, Captain. The Riemanns will be alerted to our presence, so we will need to be careful. But I have a feeling that Obisek wants to see us. Well, if he wants to see us, why don't we just knock on the front door? Yeah, this is a Riemann ship, alright. The Riemann seem to have been expecting us. Perhaps we should have just knocked. Yeah. That's what I said. Let's talk to the resistance. Oh, he's just said, "Why are you here?" and walked off before I even understood. This base is remarkable. The Riemanns must have disassembled the old ship and beamed the pieces in one at a time to construct it. I've gone past the entrance, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Have I? No, I haven't. Here's the entrance.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Talshiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend or our enemy?
Talk to Obisek.
My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
I may not agree with your tactics, but I will not stop you.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free. I'm attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Captain, we lost our transporter lock on you and the away team. The Tal Shiar must have activated a transport inhibitor. You'll need to find that inhibitor and shut it down. No. Other side. Oh. I was just like to say I can do that too. But nope, that's my Riemann character that I have that can do that. Whoops. I can do this. This is going much better than it usually does for me. Of course, now that I've said that, I probably won't as soon as I go around this corner, but... Come on. Disable transport inhibitor. Accolade complete. Like-minded. Bremen should be able to handle it from here, Captain. We should return to the ship and report to Admiral Tanay. Obasek trusts us. I don't know if he's right about the outside influence of Kiev's actions, but I'm sure that he believes these demons are real. If there is someone directing Kiev to attack the Remans, then it isn't purely an internal matter, and now the requirements of the Prime Directive aren't as clear. Even if he's wrong, Obasek is asking for the Federation's help. Without it, the Remans will be exterminated. Are we supposed to simply ignore genocide? Beam out. Let's report.
I sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Haki's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict will be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obasek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support.
I'm not going to use that, but yeah, sure. Let's take it.
I have news.
Congratulations, Captain.
We leveled up too. What do we get? We got threatening stance, space ability, grand. That will be remaining off, staying off. Space points. Let's go for improved hull pen, improved shield pen. 24. So you spent 20. 24, 25, 26, 27. So that's 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can skip on one of these. Probably on this. And then... yeah. So anyway... I'm gonna go defense because I don't want to be glass cannon. Oh, look, we've got some bridge officer assignments to collect. I'm not really focusing on any specific one, any specific one at the moment. I'm kind of just activating them all. But anyway, that is all for this episode. Hang on a second, let's get out of this planet's range so you can see my ship. Anyway, that is all for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye now.